Do modular and mobile homes count as a probate asset? I'm going to answer that question for you. My name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California. And this is a question that I recently received from somebody who lives very nearby in Northern California. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if you have any questions about this or any other estate planning and probate matters, or follow along on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. There you can send me a direct message. So, what happens if someone passes away and leaves a modular or mobile home? Does that count towards probate? If this is something you've Googled, I'm assuming that's how you found this video, you'll know that it's kind of confusing and it's hard to tell. So I'm going to hopefully shed a little light on this situation for you. The answer is, it depends. It depends on whether that property sits on a cement or other permanent slab and whether or not the person owned the land underneath the property. If they did, it may be considered real property, like a single family home or other kinds of units that you register through the county recorder's office. If it is not on land that they owned or a permanent structure, then it is most likely going to be something that was registered through the DMV or the California Department of Housing, depending on the kind of structure it was. So usually if it has a trailer and any kind of wheels, then it would be with the DMV. Otherwise, it would be with the California Department of Housing, but that's not a hard and fast rule, so double check with the paperwork. Either way, those two items usually will pass outside of probate. If it is real property, it will be counted for probate. So the question is, then what do you do and how do you obtain a transfer of ownership? I recently posted a podcast and video about how to obtain property outside of probate using a personal property affidavit. So you'll want to check that out to get more detailed information. But the very first thing you should do after collecting the death certificate is contact this specific company. So whether it's government agency, whether it's the DMV or through the Department of Housing, contact them directly and see if something was set up ahead of time. If there was a transfer on death deed set up or there was a trust of some kind, then there might already be something going on that can immediately take effect. If not, then follow their instructions on filling out their documents on how to transfer that property over. But just know that that is not immediately going to trigger probate. And in very few situations would that ever have to go directly to an estate and not to an heir. If you have specific questions about this and you live in California, you can contact me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. On my website, you can actually schedule a call with me directly on my calendar on the Contact Us page. You can follow along on my social media at Amanda Rocha Law. There you can make a comment if this platform allows you to do that, or you can directly send me a message and inquire that way. Thank you.